everyone, today I want to show you how I made my small pumpkins for my project. I use the clay and I start work with using the hand cream because it's easier to work with the clay. I start making the pumpkins from making a ball from the clay, and I make the ball in different sizes because I want to have the pumpkins in different sizes. Of course, when you finish your work with the clay, you need to remember about close the package because the clay can be dry. Next step is to make the shape of the pumpkin. I use the knife, but you can use the palette knife or something thin. And I make the thin line around the balls. When I finished, I put the balls on the glass mat and I make it a little bit flatter the balls to make the more flat shape, and I use the embossing tools and make a small hole on the top and make the nice rounded edges of the pumpkin, and I repeat that with every ball what I create, and I don't think about the perfect thing because the pumpkin in real it's not the perfect thing. Sometimes they growing don't straight, sometimes have the different broken parts, then I don't care about the perfect look. Sometimes when I make the balls more flatter, I flat only from the one side to make not straight pumpkins. When I smooth the edges of the pumpkins around the hole too much, then I take the knife and I make again a little bit longer line around this vegetables. Then don't worry about it until clay is soft. You can make every correct on your small pumpkins. When I finished the work with the clay, I leave it that for 2-3 days because I want to have good dry pumpkins to painting. Then this 5 it's only for the show you how I create, and I have prepared another one. For the painting I use the liquid acrylics from the Prima. I love them and I chosen 3 colors. The first layer I will be paint with the small flat brush, and the first color it will be tiger orange. I love this shade of the orange, it's really beautiful, and the first layer on the white pumpkins will be like the very bright color, but don't worry, later it will be a little bit darker. I start painting from the top and I make this upper part of the pumpkins with color and dry, and next step will be upside down and coloring the bottom part, because you know if you put the pumpkins with the wet paint on the glass it will be like stick to the mat, and you can not destroy the pumpkins, but you need painting again to hide every part where paint it will be on the mat and not on the pumpkins. for dry I use the heat gun, and you need to remember about wait a little bit until the pumpkin will be colder, because the hot paint it's more sticky than normally, and if you take it too fast in your finger and finger are in paint like mine, then you can leave the marks on the pumpkins and you need to paint again. Then wait a little bit. It's not problem when you makes the marks, because it's not visible on the ready pumpkins, but if you will be careful with that, you don't need paint again and again. For the next step I chosen the Crimson liquid acrylics. It's a really beautiful deep shade of the red color, and I use the triangular paintbrush or fan paintbrush and make the splashes on the pumpkins. I want to make the skin of the pumpkins more natural with that. Then I make it the splashes from the up and from the every side of the pumpkins. Third color is the black. I used that for make the shadows on the pumpkins and spray a little bit with the water, and with the very small and thin paintbrush I add the paint in the line what we create on the pumpkins, and after that I spray with the water again, and take if I use too much water or too much paint, I take the water and paint from the pumpkins with the tissue, and after finish I put the pumpkins on the more dry part of the mat. No, I don't leave it in the water, because you know the clay can absorb the water from the mat again, and will be more moisture than on beginning. I'm sorry, I lose a little bit words. Then I hope it will be understand for you. I repeat every step with every pumpkins, and I create the shadows. I want to make it the pumpkins more natural. And again I dry the pumpkins, because I don't want to make the mix of the colors on them. I want to have the every layer separately color, and I'm back again to the tiger orange, and I make it the same step like on the beginning. I paint the first the upper part and cover the pumpkins. Because liquid acrylics are transparent, then don't hide everything what we create before that, and The last layer make the pumpkin more oranges, more deep orange color and more natural, but we still see the splashes, we still see the shadows on the pumpkins. Then with the liquid acrylics, it's really cool effect at the end, and of course they are glossy, then the skin of the pumpkins looks really cool. I paint the pumpkins on the bottom parts because I won't have it in the same shadow like the upper parts of the pumpkins. Then after that I dry and it will be only the finished step. Now I will be using heavy body gel from Prima and something from Floristic Shop, something like the dry roots in the black color. It's nice, natural, curly thing, what looking on the pumpkins very cool, and I stick it that with a little bit heavy body gel on the tip of the roots and putting in this small hole what we create with the embossing tool on the top of the pumpkins. With that, every pumpkin's looking really awesome. And in this way we finish our pumpkins. The heavy body gel need to be dry and later we can use that in our products. Thank you for being with me to the end, and I hope you understand everything because it's my very first video in English. If you don't understand something, please write the question in the comments under the video, and I answer for you so quick how will be possible for me. Or maybe you can send the message on Messenger for me and I help you if I can. Thank you so much, thank you for your subscription, thank you for your likes under the video, and bye bye.